one, y'all, I know I be sniffing a lot at night. My allergies be cutting up. But he's calling me to surprisingly be more transparent and kind of testify a bit more. Not just like right now what I'm about to tell y'all, but just like overall. But so the song Yes by Shekinah Glory, I just played it. And he took me back to 2019, okay? Because I told you I got to time to reflect. You could say I was blinded on the road to Damascus. I had been running away from God, like bad, okay? More to come with that. But I was on a work trip, and you know, like when you try to run from conviction, okay, well, that was like a 7-hour drive to St. Louis and back. And that song ended up coming on shuffle, and I couldn't turn it off. And I broke down. I guess my spirit was trying to get my attention because I ended up like breaking down hysterically in the car, like almost wrecked on the highway. And, looking back now, I do realize that God was indeed calling me higher. He did predestine you before the world began to do his will. And in running away, like, you're not doing that. And so for me specifically, it was a relationship that I had to get out of. And he had already told me, like, really a couple months before that, and I didn't listen. And so it progressively got worse. And one of the videos I had shared last year, I think I had talked to y'all a little bit about it. Like, I had got to some of the lowest points of my life in that relationship. And I'm not blaming the person or anything like that, but that is what being outside of his will, outside of alignment, will do to you. Okay? And it took me some time to okay, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't let it go. Okay? He gave me warnings. He told me to. I was not obedient. And so because I didn't walk away from it when he told me to, it just got progressively worse. Like, you know how they said, like, the longer you hold on to something, like, it just actually hurts you. It was like cutting me up trying to hold on to that. And it got to the point to where, like, I was left with no choice but to let it go because it was going to kill me if I didn't. And that's different than some other relationships. Some other relationships, he literally just, like, slapped them out my, like, no, ma'am. Like the brownies in that One Dream. But this particular one, and it's one that was ongoing for, like, 10 plus years, okay? And literally, when I came out of that, now, mind y'all, I'm going to be honest, again, I ran back to it in that time where I was like, Lord, I don't know about this, hurt again. Like, what are you doing? Like, so I just felt the need to share that. And I don't know who may need to let go of something in particular, someone, because I've been there. Okay. But my spirit knew, like, he was calling me higher. I literally almost wrecked that day on the road because, like, your flesh will be trying to do one thing and your spirit will be like, cut the crap. Excuse my language, y'all, but I've been hearing that in my head. I don't know if God just let me hear like how I talk or what, but like at some point you literally got to stop. Like, stop. You're only hurting yourself. And I know it's hard because it was me. Like, but relationships will be my biggest testimony. I already have it with my friends. Okay. I was going to share that one the other day, but I'm going to wait until I can like sit in front of the camera and do it. But actually like romantic, like that's the same area the devil tried to take me out in. That's the area God finna bless me in. Like, stop it. And it might be the same for you. Like, it was bad. And I do mean bad. Like, he's calling you higher. There's more that he requires of you. Okay. Seek my face. That's what she says in there. She be singing. Like, I just kind of had to lay out prostrate. My aunt just taught me what that means. But I just did that and laid out and listened to it. And that's the testimony that came to mind. So I wanted to be obedient in sharing it. Because I never know who gonna stumble across these. So, yeah. And it don't just have to go for a relationship. It could be anything. But I'm assuming if y'all stumble across my channel, it's probably a relationship. Because, baby, whew. We ain't gonna dwell on that. He's doing a new thing. Will you not perceive it? So, I love y'all again. Good night.